everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Nerd Corner. I'm your host Austin, sick as a dog, and I'm joined by my co-host Evan's Shoes, and Heidi.
Hi, I'm not Shoes.
I'm not Shoes.
Yay! Happy thought of the day. I'm a person and not Shoes.
We sometimes talk about nerd things, but most of the time we just rant about stupid shit.
And Evan. So,
How is everyone tonight?
I'm pretty good.
Besides
Food
awful.
has just been presented in the area.
I'm pretty sure we're all awful. I know
I'm
I feel
doing
awful.
okay. My abs hurt a little.
Evan's all mad and awful. He's brooding. TK421, why aren't you at your post? TK421.
What?
Evan, was saying we have a bad connection.
We
Check
have
on it.
bad connection.
Then I go open my door and Chewbacca comes in and goes, "Wah," and I go, ah.
I don't know if...
I'm not using this.
Okay. This sounds not bad without him. Evan texted me and said the book was really good. That he,
Oh yeah,
he went.
no. He
What?
did say that. Evan, tell us about the book.
How about the new Star Wars book?
Oh, yeah. Heir to the
Oh,
Jedi.
it's so pretty.
It is very, very shiny,
So pretty.
and you can feel the cover. You can feel those words, and you can feel them big.
You sound like me, Evan. Talking about how the cover of a book
Oh, look,
feels.
you can feel his hair. It's so soft.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have any good feeling books? Evan?
So
Stretch and
the
sniff
book starts out, and it's like, okay, so the book is all from first-person Luke Skywalker point of view, and it's between episode 4 and 5. And like episode 4 ends with blowing up the Death Star, and getting the medal and shit.
Mhm.
And all he knows of the Force at that point is like a ghost was like, turn off your computer, and he was like, okay, and then he did it. And like he saw Ben be like, these are not the droids you're looking for. And like that's like, what else does the Force do in episode 4?
I think
Nothing.
that's it.
Well, I mean, the dark side chokes.
Does he ever
people.
see Vader do the choke thing?
No.
No.
I don't think he does.
No.
Does Vader do the choke thing in episode 4?
Yeah,
Yeah, but not to.
Yeah.
Not when
but
Luke
not
was
in front
around.
of Luke. I think
Yeah,
Leia
but
might have
like
seen
still,
it,
they
maybe.
don't really clarify what the Force is even capable of in that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Luke doesn't see anything really happen. So he's like, this is kind of weird. And so he's trying to figure out what the Force can do. And so he's with the rebellion, and they're doing rebellion things. And the rebellion's out of money. And they're like, we need you to go get us money so you can do a thing. So you can get, like, a better ship. And then with the better
Sounds like a video
ship, you
game.
can go do other things.
If you think
for
about
us.
it, a lot of books and movies would make really good
I
video
don't
games
know.
like that.
But so he's like, he meets this girl who's like super cool, and she's like, they describe her as dark skinned, so I was like, oh cool, another black character in Star Wars finally. And then Luke's like, oh, she's pretty, and I was like, oh yeah, Luke, you tapped that. And then like, so the two of them go to this new planet that hasn't been discovered yet, that hasn't been charted yet, and this company that's attempting to chart it is the girl's dad owns the company, and he sent out like 2 crews, and one of them got a message sent back where like something drilled into their helmets and ate their brains, and then the second crew that tried to go save them was also like lost. And so he's like, here's a really good helmet, go save them. And they're like, okay. And so they go to this planet, and it's like they land on the planet after watching like a video from like the head mounted cams of the people like getting their brains sucked out by these creatures that are invisible unless you stun them or kill them. And so they're on this planet, they're like walking through the ship with like dead bodies everywhere. And they're like, oh god, and it's really spooky. And I was like, this is proof that Star Wars could do a horror movie if they ever wanted to, like Alien. Just do Alien for one movie in the Star Wars universe. And I was like, yeah, cool, horror. And so that was like a real spooky chapter. That's like chapter 4 or something. Like, it's all early in the book. And he's like flying around this nice ship, and then he's got to go save this girl from another planet, from the Empire, and bring her back to some other girl. Bring her back. And the whole book's like setting up this love interest for Luke, and like stuff happens, and I'm like, oh, this is a lot of like character building for Luke. And he figures out, he gets another lightsaber that he takes apart because he didn't dare take his apart in case he couldn't put it back together. And he gets his hands on another lightsaber and like takes it apart and is like, oh, so this is how it works. And you couldn't build this without using the Force, which means the Force clearly has the ability to do like telekinetic things. And so he starts trying to move things with his mind, and like eventually he like moves a noodle and is like, woo!
Hey, I would throw a party feck.
And
Move a noodle?
so yeah, that's the book. It's definitely the best of the 3 that are out now.
Are you reading it, or are you listening to the audiobook?
I finished the audiobook today.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a 9-hour audiobook. I listened to like 7 hours of it yesterday and finished it today.
Start anything new?
No, I'm just gonna go back to my podcasts. Again, Random House Audio blows it out of the park with Star Wars audiobooks because they have access to all of the sound bites from the Lucas archives.
That's so fun.
So they're like, R2-D2 chirps happily, and then they play like a noise, and they're like, R2 look to the left, and it plays the like sound. And like during a blaster fight, there's blasters going off in the background, and it sounds more like a radio play than a book. And it's like voice acted, as in the guy who's reading it like does the voices, and he's not half bad. Like some of the voices he chose are annoying. Most of the voices of aliens that are kind of scummy remind me of Austin's scummy alien voices, as in they all sounded like gurgly and vaguely like racist Mexican. So like, oh, how can we do this for you, Essie? And it's like, really? That's every alien in the underworld? Okay. Then there was like a random like Russian one, I think, in there. And I was like, what are you doing? But
Russian
whatever.
aliens.
But it was good. I liked it. It was Heir to the Jedi was super, or A New Dawn, the first one, that's a prequel to Rebels, was super slow.
That's
And
what I have on
then
audiobook.
for like the first 3/4 of it, and then the final quarter was really good. And then Tarkin was really good, but I mean, it was like about Tarkin, so it's like, cool, now I know about that character, but I still don't really give a crap about him because he's Tarkin. I mean, he's like, he's an evil old man in episode 4, and that's it. It's like, but yeah, I'd give it like 4 stars, but
Out of 5.
out of 5,
It's pretty good.
I'd waver on that 4, both high and low, like depending on my fandom at the time. Like I would give it higher because like Star Wars. But if you're not that interested, then maybe a 3.5 kind of thing. I don't know.
What's an example of like a 3-star book for you, though?
Like, I don't read a lot, and so I don't know. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah. But and again, it also might be the audiobook that it's got all the sounds in it, and like when he starts to use the Force for the first time, it starts up with the theme of the Force slowly building, and it's like goes into it, and like he's got his eyes closed, his hand outstretched to this noodle, and like it's playing the Star Wars
This noodle.
and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I started to really like the love interest in it. Although she was obnoxious on a couple occasions, and they made Luke a little too awkward. Like he was awkward farm boy, but like
Yeah.
it. Hmm. I almost got the Japanese anime pandering to the awkward kids feel,
Okay.
where they're like, "Oh, this character's super awkward, but he's really cool because he's just like you." And I'm like, they know that awkward kids are going to be reading this book, and they're like, "Oh, he's awkward around girls just like you." And I'm like, hey, I didn't think that it always fit the character. Like most of the
Okay.
time it was fine, but some of the time I was like,
Yeah, I can see that. Yes.
While we're on Star Wars Rebels finished, and I'm actually rewatching the whole show right now. I finished the final episode, and it immediately made me want to go back and watch the whole thing
I've seen like
complete.
the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's super good.
The last episode is just.
The last episode is great. I feel like the season as a whole is going to be great, and I'm going to really recommend binge watching. I think is the way to watch it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's that.
Did you do anything else new this week? Playing a video
Yeah,
games?
I did. Just a second. I don't remember anything I do ever, so I try to write down the things that I do during the week to bring up. But then, like, I don't know. Let me
That's
see
adorable.
I got a Superman comic written by Scott Snyder that just came out, Superman Unchained,
Uh-huh.
and it's pretty good because they finally got a good writer on Superman.
It's like
I'm only a little ways in, like I'm maybe a third of the way into it. But it's good Superman. I picked up that Dread graphic novel,
Oh, nice.
and I haven't gotten into that really. And I didn't really play much this week either. Oh, and Emily gave me Star Wars issue number
Oh,
1.
Did she get it from the
Oh.
loot crate? We lost.
Yeah, she got it from the Loot Crate, and she gave it to me, and it's a great Loot Crate cover.
That's
And
cool.
it's awesome. After reading the first few pages of the Darth Vader issue 1, the Star Wars issue 1 was not even close to as well written. Everything Darth Vader said in that, you could hear it in his voice, and it was Darth Vader. That was Darth Vader. This was like, they're like, hey, remember it felt a little fanficky, to be honest, at parts. Like it was fine, and it's the first issue, and you didn't get a lot of building or anything, but yeah, there were some things that were kind of weird. Like Luke quotes he says like, these are not the droids you're looking for at one point, and it's just like, oh, it's just like in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
something. Luke would
It's like
say.
a little too gimmicky though, yeah.
Yeah. He does cut off someone's hand.
Again.
So
Have either of
that's
you
like
seen-
Oh, he's getting cut off.
Have either of you seen the video by Hank Green on like the whole theory about cutting off arms and hands and stuff in Star Wars? Pretty
Han Solo
cool.
looks ridiculous in a lot of these shots. Like the artist I didn't particularly like for his faces. I mean, if this gets anywhere like, if this gets a when it comes together in trade paperback, if it gets above a not terrible review, I will be picking it up.
Okay.
In fact, even if it gets a terrible review, I'm probably going to pick it up because it's canon, and I need
And
to
you're
know.
such a little fanboy.
But yeah, that Darth Vader comic is that's good.
What?
And then the limited run Princess Leia comic series is coming out soon, and that's probably going to be pretty cool.
Have I seen this Darth Vader thing? Did you show it?
Yeah. Me and Austin were reading at the comic shop where you guys were all
Not that
hanging
really
out.
good one.
Yeah. I don't know how much of it you saw.
I feel like I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's cool, but I was skimming
Yeah.
the other one I was.
And then there we go. And then I got the classic Scottish drink, Iron Brew.
Oh no!
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew.
And Austin and I were gonna drink this, but Austin, I don't get to see him, so he'll never
Austin's
get this.
Dying.
I have another bottle for you.
No, we have to do it together. Don't do it now. No, what are you doing?
It smells
Iron
like
Brew.
bubble gum.
Ew! What?
It smells really strong like bubble gum.
That's
You're not supposed to
Really
drink it without
gross.
And like caffeine is pretty high on their like
That looks so
Ingredients.
gross. Where did you get this? What is it? What?
Oh, so I got it at Rocket Fizz, the candy and soda store in Portland. And like apparently that's the only place you can get this except for the Highland Games.
me. Yeah.
You can also find it.
It's a
but Iron
Scottish.
Brew.
It's a Scottish soda.
I really hope you just spit it out. It looks so gross. Does it taste like bubblegum?
It tastes like you're drinking bubble gum.
Ew, 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 ew. As somebody who
It's
really
not
doesn't,
good.
as somebody who doesn't like bubblegum,
And its color,
is not.
it's like not orange enough to be orange soda. It's like
bubblegum color.
it looks like if you took orange soda and then like were dehydrated and peed into that orange soda. That's about the color this is. It looks like orange soda mixed with
Is this like a popular drink in Scotland? Like,
I don't know, but I heard somewhere that it is illegal in some states.
it looks gross and apparently tastes gross. That doesn't mean it should be illegal, but
I
Well,
think
no,
it's one
it's
of the
apparently-
dyes in it. One of the dyes in it is illegal.
It's just this only lists yellow number 6, which is
That's-
legal.
not yellow number 6. I don't actually know what color yellow number 6 is.
Yellow number 6 is what they used to color Mountain Dew as well. So it's also supposed to be the thing that kills your sperm. But
I was about to say I'm really glad I don't like Mountain Dew, but then I realized that doesn't exactly. It's a great.
You gotta keep drinking it. Maybe you'll turn into
Oh,
Chissy
Yeah,
Fox.
maybe you'll become a Scottish person. By
yeah,
drinking it.
maybe.
Is that?
Maybe I'll drink both of
That's
them.
why
and-
they're all so angry.
Well, my favorite thing about it is first off their logo. Well, where they spell it, IRNRU. But then next to each one, it's got like this Olympian made of metal looking guy. I'm just like,
That's fair.
that'll be me. It'll be some kind of
If you keep drinking that,
solid metal Olympian god
you
if I drink Iron Brew. I never thought Iron Brew would taste like bubble gum.
Yeah.
Like it sounds so ratty and and then they're like, "Oh, it's bubble gum," but it's definitely bubble gum.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
I'm glad I
So that was, and then I went to bed early and watched about that. So
You did more than I did.
I didn't do
Thanks.
a lot.
I don't think I played any new video games, and I've just been like crocheting all week.
I don't know
I'm
who's
doing
got a
that,
bad
so-
signal.
I have no new news. Nathan read a new graphic novel, but I don't know where he is.
It's
Who's
right
got a
there.
bad signal?
I don't know, but like the audio and the video
Me?
aren't matching up to you guys.
Me?
Oh,
Oh, I'm getting that on you as well.
Okay.
I'm not getting that on either of you. So
I think it's Austin's signal.
Well, it's
Yeah.
better on Heidi than it is on you, but I don't know. But look at this
no.
cool pencil I
Nathan, where's
got.
that book you read?
This cool pencil I got.
Can you
Does
make
it
it Ben?
change color?
No, yeah, it changes color
Is it
depending on the
grade
heat.
school all over again?
Does it
Yeah.
have a little pencil grip and a
No, Austin,
removable
you need
eraser
to make
on
it
it?
Ben.
See how it's like orange?
Austin, you're so hot.
I
Oh
appar-
yeah.
I apparently
Oh,
have a
yeah.
fever. I apparently have a
Do you-
fever right now.
Push that.
So
Push that hot wood up against you.
now it's neon yellow.
I like it.
It's an orange pencil. Okay.
No, it's Austin. Heat that wood up real good by rubbing it everywhere. Drink that, whatever that is, with a straw.
It looked like pee.
It's
No,
Gatorade.
it's not. It's not iron brew.
It's
It's
called.
not iron.
Okay, this stuff I'm 99% sure it's psychological because I drink like at least one Monster a day.
A while ago.
Are you already feeling
But
that
this
one?
is making me feel a little funny.
You
That's what
That's
Jesse Cox
okay.
said when he was drinking it.
really?
Yeah, he
Why-
was drinking
Why
it.
would it make you feel funny? It's not like alcoholic. Is it?
No. With a name like Iron Brew, you'd think it would be.
I kind of, yeah,
Although-
bubblegum beer.
Although I still need to get my hands on like Boost bars,
Yeah.
the
Boost bars?
caffeinated chocolate bar.
I think we sell those at my work, maybe, or I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think we might. I don't know.
Was-
Yeah.
So anyway, last night I went
So-
to a
segue,
gallery
segue.
that was an augmented reality game.
Oh no! I saw that. We walked by that.
Yeah.
at one
It was
point.
so
How was
cool.
it?
It was really awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of D&D-esque. So like you download an app on your phone, and then they have like all these characters, and you scan which character you want. Then you scan which weapon you want, and then you go and battle the monsters by going up and scanning the monsters, and then it goes into a battle mode, and you roll d20s at each other.
Okay. What? Where? What?
We
It's in
walked
Portland.
past it, Evan. When we were. At
It's
Saturday-
right
In
across.
Port- Okay, so this is a place.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right across the
That
street from
is-
ground control.
Yeah.
It's an interactive app
Yeah.
on your phone
Yep.
that only works in a place, so that you can single player play D&D.
Essentially.
It's an experience,
It's a
Evan.
gallery, Evan. It's like an art thing.
It sounds really cool.
It was fun.
Yeah. Did you win?
Almost. I got to the final boss and then lost.
Sad face. Yeah. Either Evan froze or we broke him.
No, I think we broke
You
him.
broke me.
But other than that, I've just been playing Pokemon, and I haven't had time to play anything else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beard Watch. I've been doing Beard Watch.
every day at work, like all morning, all I was thinking was like, what beer brushes.
What are you doing, Austin?
Beard Watch.
Showing us his whisker.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on this lamp really quick.
But I have to shave it off tomorrow because I have to become a woman on Monday.
What?
Hi.
Why? What are you doing for school?
It's an art project that my professor wanted me to do, exploring
Are you
gender
gonna wax
roles.
your legs?
Art screws everything up.
So I'm gonna
It turns
be a
a
woman.
fun D&D game with friends into an artwork where you have to walk around by yourself, and it turns beards into beardlessness.
You could be a bearded woman. I don't know. Are you gonna wax your legs or shave them or something?
No, I'm just gonna wear like jeans and a sweater.
No, you
Are you
need
gonna
a
wear a wig?
dress.
Evan's like, you need to wear a dress, dude.
Are you gonna wear a wig
You
at
need
least?
to
I am
provide
gonna
me
wear
with
a
fapping
wig.
material.
Yeah.
I am gonna wear a wig. It's auburn. It's from, I know this cosplayer. Her name is Ariel. You can look her up on Facebook somehow. But she did a Poison Ivy cosplay, and she was gonna lend me that wig, which is sort of an auburn red.
You should shave your legs for the experience. Get an A.
But it's such a
Don't do
pain in
it.
the ass.
Don't do it. The shaving of the legs would be fine. You having no hair on your legs and showing off, that'd be funny. But it growing back,
It's gonna be so
like,
awful.
it's going to be itchy all the time.
all the time. It's gonna be awful.
Should do
So
it.
you'd have two choices. One, deal with itchiness, or two, maintain shaved legs.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
So
no.
either of those sound like a plan.
Or you could wax your legs, and you won't have to deal with anything for like at least 3 weeks.
and then you'll get the itchy after the horrible pain of waxing.
I would
So-
go with you to that. And then we can go get pedicures and manicures.
Oh, and we could vlog it.
Yeah. Come on, Austin.
Nope.
To
I
the
think
vlog.
we need to do. I think we need to podcast like when I eventually get a tattoo,
Yeah.
like while I'm getting it,
I might get one for my 21st birthday, but it's not gonna be nerdy, so I don't know.
and then like we should make Austin wax his legs and live
We should do that for like
Podcast.
hitting
from there.
Austin. If we hit 100 likes on Facebook,
You have to wax your legs.
Not on Facebook. If we get 100 likes on this video, I'll do it.
100 likes on this video,
Yep.
Likes, not just
like
views, but likes.
Yep.
Okay.
I will.
I think I already scared everyone away with all the Star Wars talk.
I am going to ensure that we get 100 likes. I'm just gonna share it and be like this video, and we can wax Austin's legs.
God, no, you.
It's gonna be
horrible bitch.
fantastic.
We're gonna wax on or wax off.
Wax
I'm gonna
off.
wax.
And we're
Um,
gonna video it, and it's gonna be great.
Did
And
you
then
do-
we'll go get pedicures to make him feel better.
Did you do anything
Oh.
this week, Heidi? Any
No, I crocheted.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
there's
didn't.
that.
I didn't read anything new. I didn't. Yeah, Nathan read a cool new book called. Was it Joints?
What?
What's the new book called that you read?
What?
Joints.
What?
What?
What
Hinges.
is your favorite color?
That is the second time I've heard that and or been the one to quote that today.
What?
But it's called Hinges, and that looks pretty cool. It's a graphic novel, but his brother has it right now, so I can't show you. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, I did nothing cool this week.
oh well.
This tastes really bad.
Why are you
I
still
have-
drinking it?
It's really bad.
I
How
have
do you
some
feel?
lemonade.
Oh,
I've had it before.
oh.
Uh,
You know, no. It's not just. Now it's like sticking in my mouth. It's not just bubble gum. When you really start, like, that's the initial flavor, but you really start drinking it, and it tastes like this old juice box that I used to drink when I was little, called Vimpto.
What?
And I don't even know what it was, but it's like, it tastes like bad fruit juice, like it's gone bad, like old prune juice or something.
You.
Yeah.
What?
not
Nobody
good.
likes prune juice when it's good.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. It's not good.
That's gross. That's really gross.
Oh, it's really just sitting in my mouth now.
All right. Well, let's jump into news.
Oh, So, all this week-
What?
all this week, ignoring everything else that's doing. Like, I'd spend all morning at work wanting to play video games. And I'm like, oh, I want to play this. Oh, I want to play this. Oh, I'm so excited to get home and play this. Then I get home and I'm just like, I'm too tired. And
I
then
did
I'll
that
just
this week,
down and watch Rebels or TV or something.
I went to bed at like 8:30
And-
one night and slept until 8:30 the next day.
I've been going to bed at like 7:30 or 8 because I'm just like, I give up. And so like, there's so many games that I'm really excited to play, and then I just don't get around to it.
Yeah.
I just don't. Welcome to being an adult. Yay!
I know. It sucks.
Yeah, I spent 2
I
hours
need
in
to
the
like
listening office
start
this morning.
forcing myself to play video games.
I know, right?
I feel like once you start playing,
Oh.
you'd be fine and you'd be into it.
I need to like, yeah, because once you start, you're like, this is good, but it's just I gotta turn on my PS3, and then I gotta change the input, and then I can't like talk to people, and if I don't actively talk to people, no one talks to me, and so I'm just like, I'm so alone in this
I
universe.
feel like you need some
building
extroverted
for an
friends,
empty
Evan.
sea. What?
You need some extroverted friends. I feel like all of your friends are introverts.
What about
So we all
me?
just sit there doing whatever.
I'm not
Austin-
an introvert.
Oh yeah,
Really?
because you get out, hang out with me all the time.
Hey, I do the best
Austin's
I can.
just busy.
I'm sick.
We're gonna live together, and you'll get sick of me.
Puking my
Oh, I'm
gum
gonna get
out.
so sick of you because of your bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna get so sick of me.
I'm gonna be like, hey Austin, you want to hang out? And you're like, no. I'm
I'll
at
go to my
work.
room and slam the
Just
door.
close your door.
No.
That'll be like,
Actually, it'll probably even be worse. We'll probably be sitting in like chairs on two sides of a room on our computers.
hey Austin,
And,
want
like,
to hang out?
I'll be like, no! Turn my chair.
Oh no.
So, news.
What's been happening this week, guys?
Well, the big Valve announcement bust happened.
Oh, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this?
You can.
Yes. Okay. So, do you know anything about a game called Half-Life?
Are you talking?
And how there's
Okay.
the first one,
Yeah.
and the second one,
Yeah.
and the second one part 1, and the second one part 2, episode 2, and how everyone has been waiting. What is it now? 10? But is it over 10 years? It's over 10 years
Yeah.
Is it
for
really?
episode 3. And everything on the internet is it going to be Half-Life 3? Is it going to be Half-Life 3? So Valve says we're making a big announcement today on the 3rd
Of the
of the
third.
third month at 3 o'clock. And everyone's like, it's 3 threes. It's 3. It's 3. And then Valve's like, we're going to talk about a physics engine
Yep.
that we're using, that we're not really even using. We're not talking about a physics engine. We're talking about physics. It's all just going to be this is how video games work. And here's an announcement of the VR and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like one person was like, oh, Half-Life game on VR would be pretty great. And they're like, that would be great. And then like everyone took that like, oh my god, there's gonna be Half-Life game on VR. And then they actually, Valve made the people who said that like come out and say like, no, there was no evidence of a Half-Life game of being on VR or anything. So like Valve is either like the
Really?
sweetest, most innocent like town idiot that was just like, hey, this works into our schedule. Let's do this conference then on the 3rd of March at 3 o'clock. And
Sounds
like
good.
didn't even realize, or they're the biggest trolls in the world. And
I think
love
it's probably that one at this point.
oh my god.
That's so terrible.
I think Gabe Newell should just walk out and be like, I've been waiting half of my life for this. And everyone's like, oh! Like, he's like, heck, it feels like I've lived 3 lives. And everyone's like, ah! He's like, for this VR. And everyone's like, no!
That would be fantastic.
Oh, Valve, you are something. You are
Well,
something.
also in news today.
Bring me to VR. Should we talk
Um,
VR?
What?
Do we
There's a
want?
lot of VR.
There's a
VR.
lot of VR stuff that came out this week. Do you want to talk about it,
So
Evan?
what's it, GDC?
Yeah.
Yeah. GDC's going on. And so Sony's like, hey, remember when we showed off that VR? It's coming out like, did they say 2016 in the video?
Something like that. It's pretty soon.
It's either this year or next year. But they're like, our VR is going to be out.
Yeah.
And then like Valve's like, we're making VR.
Yeah.
And Oculus is like, oh.
No,
We
we're
already
still
have
making
VR.
VR.
And then NVIDIA Shield is like, we're doing VR. And then there's some cell phone company like, we're doing VR.
We live in
It's
the
just
future.
everyone's doing VR. It's like Oprah, just VR for you and you. Check under your seats. It's VR.
Yeah.
And as of yet, everyone's like, we'll come out soon,
Soonish.
maybe.
I don't know.
And yeah, so like I really think so the feeling around this is like VR, everyone who uses it agrees this is the next big thing in gaming. Like this is the next big thing. And I feel like everyone who's developing it knows that that's how everyone feels and knows that that's true. This is the next big thing in gaming. And so everyone's afraid to release it because if the first person to put it out screws up, then
gonna
it's
ruin
just
everything.
dead. It'll
Yeah.
ruin everything
It'll
for
be
another
it'll
10
be like
years.
all the motion control stuff that didn't last very long.
The future.
That's the generation.
I'm excited.
But Yeah, I'm pretty. So Valve had a VR demo where you'd put it on, and you actually had like two in-hand controller things that you could use, and they put you in like a 15 by 15 room. That in the VR like thing, you were also in a 15 by 15 room, so you could actually walk around, and it would track your movement. You could look at things from different angles. There was all kinds of cool stuff going on. I mean, I'm not gonna walk around wearing VR. I can't like. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna feel the same way I did about the Wii, where it's like, okay, let me put this on, let me sit down, and just kind of do my thing. I'll still have a controller,
Yeah.
or in
Sit in a spinning
better
chair.
situation, with like Elite Dangerous, give me a flight stick and a VR headset, and that'll be awesome. And I want to sit there with it. I want to curl up in my bed and see things happen and then disappear and wilt away into the digital universe and become a Digimon.
Speaking of Elite Dangerous, they were in the news this week because they announced that they're going to be an Xbox exclusive now.
Is it? Are they doing Xbox exclusive?
Yep.
I think they announced they're coming to Xbox. I don't think they ever said they're not coming to Sony.
No, they said that they're not going to Sony right now. They might in the future, but they said right now we're... Basically, they made a statement that was like, Xbox is being really cool to us, so we're gonna just hang with them for now.
Well, that's good
So
because isn't No Man's Sky PS4 exclusive?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's PS4 PC. So like there, you each have a flight sim or a space sim exclusive.
Yeah.
And No Man's
then-
Sky is probably going to be better because you can get out of the ship and do stuff, whereas
Yeah.
Really Dangerous is just flying around.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with that.
And another Xbox exclusive that was announced this week that everyone's excited about, Rock Band 4.
Oh, is that actually happening?
It's actually coming out. It's going to be an Xbox exclusive.
Okay, so this has been rumored forever.
Yep, they
Oh.
finally announced it.
Okay, interesting. I am excited to see how this plays out. I am never purchasing a stupid plastic instrument again. I got rid of all of mine. I'm never going to own them again. But like, then again, I feel kind of stupid even because I just bought a flight stick for one game. I'm like, why wouldn't I buy a stupid instrument? But yeah, I don't really feel the need to play Rock Band ever again.
No.
But I'm interested to see, unless since it's Xbox exclusive, at this point they could be like, just play like this and you're on Kinect and be like, yeah, look at that.
Maybe.
Xbox is dumb. Kinect is dumb.
Maybe it'll be VR.
Is it Xbox and Xbox One? Or is it
No, it's Xbox One.
just Xbox One?
I don't have a Sony thing to be like, yeah. Arm's length.
Yeah, no.
I have Cole McGrath's electric fork thing.
Yeah.
Whatcha?
That's fun.
There's Infamous and Zelda. Truly, a wonderful life. That's all you need.
That's
I don't
fun.
need no Halo.
Halo.
In other news, Steam finally has their controller up for sale.
Do they really?
Sale.
Yep, you can actually go on Steam and find their controller for sale.
I'm
What?
gonna look this up right now.
Yep.
What? I don't believe you at all.
Yep.
Ross. At least Austin's been paying.
Everyone's like, Austin is not checking his sources. I don't believe him.
It's gonna take like 5 minutes for Steam to open.
Boop, boop. Oh, Steve's not up.
So Nathan's playing Mass Effect right now.
Ashley Williams.
As he should be. Which one?
Ash, the first one, he just started playing through them.
Oh, good.
And I really wish I had a camera I could move to show you, but instead of Ashley Williams, I don't know, this chick is like glitching out on her walk.
Holy
Her
shit.
torso is stiff and then the
Like
legs
her torso's moving, and then instead of walking forward, her legs
Okay.
are walking sideways.
She's supposed to be holding a gun right now, too.
Oh,
It's a fixed it.
oh,
Yep,
there we
they
go.
have the Steam controller, the Steam Link, the Steam Machine, and Steam
Uh-huh.
VR.
Austin. No.
What?
Steam controller available November of 2015.
Well, it's on here. It's on the website.
Yeah, and you can click on it, and then it says you want to buy it. It'll be available in November.
Well, you can still buy it.
Awesome.
No, you can't. There's no buy button.
Oh, is there no buy button?
No.
Well, it's on here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's announced. They have announced the hype train.
That's kind of cool, though.
That's the weirdest looking controller ever.
Yeah, it is.
It is really weird. Oh, and Steam VR?
Yeah, that's
It's
their.
with
their
HTC. Is that the phone one you were
I'm
talking
s-
about?
So I. Yeah, Kat, you tell that dog who's boss.
Yeah.
So Bethesda is doing their big announcement at E3 of something.
Yeah.
Um,
Halo Remastered
what if they
remastered.
announced? What?
Nothing.
What if they announced Skyrim VR compatibility as well as everything else? Like, of course, Fallout 4 is going to be VR compatible. Like, it's got to be. Because that's one of the games that you want to be able to VR.
I
But
feel
if they were
that's
like,
kind of a
also,
pipe
we're going to
dream.
do an update to Skyrim so you can do it with that too. I'd be like,
So-
I'm never coming out.
Is VR just going to be something that hooks up to your already owned console?
No.
Or is it going to be its own deal?
Yes, yeah. You're going to have VR for different consoles and stuff. Like the Steam VR is just for your computer and just play Steam
So,
games.
but I would buy it
stuff.
because I don't own a console.
Whereas I'm most excited for the PlayStation one at this point because I think it'll get the most support. Oh God. Although, crap. If I'm forced to own 2 of these, like that's not going to happen, and that's really dumb. Like the only
Oh.
game I really want to play in VR is Skyrim,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
you can't play that on PS3, and it wouldn't work for PS3 Pro. It would probably be PS4. Which that's another thing they could announce is they could be bringing like Skyrim to the next gen consoles, and it still wouldn't look nearly as good as it does on my computer. But like, but yeah, like I would have to go with the Steam one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I couldn't play my PS4 games on it. I'd be like, ugh, this is dumb. Unless you can, in fact, hook them up to other devices.
That'd be cool.
I would.
I don't know if
so.
that would work.
I don't
I
see
wouldn't
it happening,
either.
but
It'd be cool.
if the PlayStation 1 was compatible with computers, then that's the one I would probably get.
Yeah. I would get the
Oh, except no, it has lights on the front that are going to be tracked by the PlayStation camera. So that's probably not going to work with anything but PlayStation. Ugh, hate everything.
But Skyrim VR would be really cool.
Skyrim VR is all I care about. Like the next Elder Scrolls in VR. Yeah. Fallout in VR would be cool. Like the next Fallout. But less so to me. Shut up!
Here. Are they outside
Nice.
your door?
It's outside my window. There is a cage for them on the back of the house. And
I'm
it's
trying
set up
to imagine.
directly outside just my window. As if my family was like, you know what would piss Evan off? Is if we put the dogs outside of his window. Also, he never closes his window because he likes it cold. No. That's the worst.
Sorry.
Oh! PlayStation's having a big sale right now.
Yeah.
Every week this spring has different games on sale on all of their consoles. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but now that I remembered that, I'm just gonna turn on my PS3 for later. So I remember, it's good stuff.
What other news do we have?
The last thing
Austin.
I have written down is the Harrison Ford plane crash.
Is there okay? So, is there any
Both did
update?
it. Conspiracy.
But like, is there? Well, because this isn't even the first plane crash he's been in.
But this is the coolest plane crash ever.
This is the coolest plane crash. But have we heard any updates after he's been taken to the hospital?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's good. I guess.
No,
But-
So,
But do we know what happened? Or anything?
Yeah. Apparently, like, they have a recording of audio soon after he took off of reports of engine failure, and he asked permission, or he requested permission to turn around immediately and have them clear the landing strip. And something happened. Yeah, the engine went out, and he had to crash land.
No.
And apparently, when they picked him up, he was already out of the plane, and he was bleeding, but still like walking away from the plane crash.
That's 'cause
Badass.
he's, yeah, because
And
he's
they-
Indiana Jones.
They
Such a badass.
put him away.
Just crashed my plane. I'm just gonna go get a burger down the road. Okay, guys.
And yeah, his family was like, "Yeah, he's doing good."
That's
So
good.
But
Well,
I swear,
because
he's
the
got a-
apparently,
The only news thing I saw was like, he's been taken away in critical condition, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I can't do this.
he needs to
Okay,
be
so-
careful because he's a national treasure and he needs to make a lot of movies right now.
Yeah.
so-
yeah.
Like,
If they don't kill him off in Star Wars, like
They're
Can't
gonna
live.
kill him off in real life.
that's how much J.J. Abrams cares about this.
but like, what are they gonna do if he just,
Accidentally
Or
kills
they-
himself.
yeah, are they just gonna kill him off in Star Wars? Or are they gonna do like what they did with Dumbledore?
No, they
Like, what can you do?
no,
You
they
can't do
would
that.
never recast Han Solo.
I would hope not.
For old man Han Solo? No.
I would hope.
They're already recasting young Han Solo. Because Harrison Ford can't play a young Han Solo.
Makeup isn't that good anymore yet.
It's not quite that good. So I posted a couple things on the page this week, one of which is a scene from the very end of a trailer of Cassie Cage from Mortal Kombat showing her fatality. And so she is the daughter of Luke Cage and the Spec Ops girl. What's her name? In the previous Mortal Kombat games.
I know.
And like her fatality is like she slides up to the guy and like volleyball like hits the guy in the balls and then his head pops off and she gets up and goes, "Suck on that." And I was like, my
That
new
is
favorite character of all time.
fantastic.
Well, like she has so much sass. Just suck on that. And I was like, yes, I love this. And then I posted a trailer for a game called Hunger that was first shown at GDC, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a
What is
new
this
game and trailer.
For
And
like,
it's like a platformer game, side-scrolling platformer.
Okay.
But the trailer was terrifying.
it looks really cool.
Absolutely terrifying.
I want to play it.
Ugh.
What's it like? What system is it gonna be for everything or just
I don't know.
consoles?
I assume like if anything it would probably be just PC, but like
That's what I need. I mean, I don't care about that. Who posted this Supergirl thing?
yeah, I don't see it's super early, I think.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Supergirl TV show is happening. And we got our first look at the costume.
It looks pretty good.
And it's like I said on this kind of
My internet's taking like 5 million years to load these pictures, or else I would be making more
For me.
comments other than yeah. There we go.
it's kind of boring, to be honest. Like it's
Yeah.
that's Supergirl. Especially with New 52 Supergirl, where she has like totally bitchin' cape and like awesome logo and all this stuff, but then
Yeah.
she has like dumb
I
boots,
see what you mean about it being a little bit
vagina
boring.
shield.
I would agree.
But yeah, it's fine. She could be Supergirl, I guess. But the guys making the show are the same guys who made Flash and Arrow, but this is not on CW. It's on a different channel, which is weird, but apparently they said like they haven't confirmed anything, but they hope to be able to cross it over and put it in the same universe.
That'd be cool. Do
Which
you
is
know
cool.
anything about this actress other than she's best known for starring in Glee? Like,
So I have no idea what she's
because
done.
that's all it says in the article. I'm gonna.
Let's look her up. On IMDb, Yeah, she's another Glee person, basically.
Who was she in Glee?
Which
I
basically all
watched Glee.
superheroes
Was she one of the lesbian
on TV were in
cheerleaders?
Glee.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know, actually. I haven't really watched Glee since, like, season 2 or 3. Evan?
Glee is the Justice League.
What?
What?
Because the Flash was on Glee. Was the guy who plays Arrow on Glee? But like
No,
everything
the
on the
guy-
CW is on Glee.
The guy who plays...
Now this girl was on Glee, and I'm like, wait, they're gonna keep building this out, and every character will have been on Glee, and it'll turn out that Glee is the prequel Justice League.
You must be in Glee before you can be in anything else.
Yeah, it looks like she has not done a
Well,
lot.
because one of the guys that's in Arrow, I think it is, was on, like, Teen Wolf. But it's not...
Well, they've all done other things on the CW because like to keep their people.
Okay, I'm looking at this. She doesn't have a lot of stuff on her repertoire.
Yeah, no, she's done like
Started
5
doing
things.
stuff in, like, she did one thing in 2008, and then she started doing some stuff in 2010, it looks like. And then she didn't do anything for a few more years. She really, yeah. She's got, like, 5 things coming out, though. For One
Yeah.
Week Ride. Why have I heard that before?
Okay.
Oh, she's in that movie about the guy, the one that's by that guy who wrote The Notebook that writes white couples struggling, and then it's all like, and people cry about the bull rider. She's the
Nope.
main chick in that. And I've only seen trailers for it because it looks dumb. Nicholas Sparks, that's his name. Has that soda. No, she's the main chick in that, I guess. That's gross.
It's really not good.
Well, does anybody else have anything to say for tonight's episode? Do we have any segments?
So there's this game called Republique,
Republique?
and it started out as an iOS game, and it just came to PC and Mac. Or no, it came to PC and something else. But basically it's out on PC now. And so it's this like this French thingy revolutionary girl, I think, like spying on a big corporation or something. And she calls you and you look from like cameras and try to help her through this. And apparently it is not popular with the cell phone game crowd because it's like too hardcore of a game for them. And it's not doing well with the game, like real gaming, PC gaming crowd or anything, because like, oh, it's support from iOS, so it must be terrible. But apparently it's pretty good.
Huh.
The problem is that the storyline is that, yeah, she calls you to have you help her like not get caught. And I realize that leaves it up to you to decide that you don't want her to get caught. And so I kind of want to get this game and then just videotape myself purposefully getting her caught and just send it to the guy who made the game and be like, I don't believe in your revolution.
Please do that.
Cat, stop eating things.
That's fantastic. That sounds
Yeah, she's like, is there a guard there? And I'm like, no! Then she like walks out.
Hard.
And she's like, oh no! And they shoot her in the face. And I'm like, ha!
Joke's on you, I'm the spy.
Yeah. You trusted me and you shouldn't have.
Trust no.
But yeah, so apparently, like, I'm gonna throw that name out there in case you're interested, because it does sound like a pretty cool game.
There was...
Apparently, it's pretty tough. It is a stealth action game, which means you do have to like figure shit out and sit and wait for things to line up so that you can like make your dash for the next cover. And
There was
Yeah.
a game... My Steam won't open now because I closed it. Now it wants to verify its installation. It's not opening. Steam is already running on this computer. No, it's not. There was a game, there we go, that I was looking at recently that's like you live call where your people go or something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find it. I don't
What?
remember. Hold on. I'm gonna ask Nathan if it's not on my wish list. It's not on my wish list. Have you ever heard of Risk of Rain?
That's really good.
I've heard the name.
It's like
I don't.
isn't it
I
just
don't
like
know
a really
what
hard
it is.
platformer kind of thing?
Mhm.
It's just one of those games that's like ridiculously hard and you hate yourself, but you keep playing it anyway. But hold on. What was that
There's
game?
also a game on Steam called Titan Souls right now. It's all pixely, and it looks like it's like a beautiful pixel art version
I don't know if I kept track.
of Dark Souls meets Shadow of the Colossus,
I know you can see it under.
and everything kills you in one hit. And apparently, it is very fun but very difficult. Austin, you're so involved.
I'm sorry. I'm just like dying.
The
Come be on the
game-
show, Kat.
Poor. So the game is called There Came an Echo.
Came out February.
It came out really recently. It's $15. The demo, I don't remember what. Okay, everything's weird stuff. This is the first time I've seen your cat, Evan. It's so cute.
So its name is Elsa, but see how its face is like half of it's black and half of it's gold?
Yeah.
So I wanted to name it Vivek after the half dark elf, half high elf god of Morrowind.
Okay, so
It reminds me of that god.
I'm just gonna read the description for this There Came an Echo game because I have no idea
Do that.
how to do it. But it says There Came an Echo is a real-time strategy game in which the player assumes command of a small squadron using an advanced voice recognition system to issue orders. It features a character-driven sci-fi narrative
yes.
that stars Will Wheaton, Ashley Birch, Laura Bailey, Yuri Lowenthal, and more. So I watched the trailer and it looks really good. I just didn't want to drop $15 on it right away. But have you heard anything about it other than
Yeah.
it looks really cool?
Total Biscuit talked about it on the Co-Optional podcast.
Yeah.
He was playing it and he was talking about how you can change some. He said the voice controls actually work really well.
Yeah.
It's like the best he's ever seen voice controls work.
Mhm.
You can play it without voice controls, but like, what's the point? It's not great if you don't.
Yeah.
But you can also add in like custom voice controls for things. And so, what did he do? He like
Voice controls means there's
he set like what was it? Oh, it was he set fuck up as a voice command for attack. So he can say into his mic like fuck up enemy 1, 2, and 3. And so like his guys will like go out and shoot him. Like that is genius. And he renamed Will Wheaton's character Wesley, and his calm silence command for Wesley is shut up Wesley.
That's
And, like-
fantastic. I don't know. I kind of want to get it. It looks really interesting.
So I feel like it would be fun to play with a mic and kind of goof around with it.
Yeah, it looks like it's not a very long game, but it looks so cool. Okay, that's all I have to talk about, I think.
You know,
Like, it's all the interesting things I came
put
across.
Austin to sleep.
I'm not
Poor
asleep. I'm awake.
Austin's dying. What do you have, Austin? Do you have, like, strep throat?
No, I like the flu.
Oh.
He has like
Do you have the flu that, like, everybody's been getting where you just puke all the time?
Not yet.
I really hope you don't.
Um,
But, yeah.
Anyway, PAX East started today.
oh, do you know what
Yeah.
that means?
Do I
What?
know what that means?
As soon as PAX East ends is when they put tickets for PAX Prime up.
Yep.
Oh. I don't
So if you want to go to PAX Prime, now is the time to start paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have money for that. Nathan will probably go anyway.
I don't think anyone that I want to go with is gonna go.
I'm going.
Go, but he'll
I
probably
don't
work.
believe you.
So.
Why would you say that? I want to go. really
Because
bad.
you've not given me any reason to believe you.
I want to go.
I would
I
love
wanna
to
go. I have
go.
the money to go and I have the time to go. So
Nathan will probably be there, but he'll be working, so.
Yeah,
You can stop and hang out at the Intel booth.
probably gonna try and get as many people on for buying tickets as possible so that we can go. But
How much are tickets usually?
they've been going up steadily. I bet
90 this year.
I think it's going to be closer to 100 or 110 because it's the 4-day pass now.
Yeah.
What was it? What were our tickets? Our tickets were like $50
Our
for the
tickets were
weekend.
like 60, about 60.
I might see if I can grab.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. And our hotel
like,
was like $200 a
If you're
night
gonna
or
be buying
something.
tickets for a bunch of people, Evan, I will throw in money for that.
You'd have to pay full price.
That's what? Yeah, that's fine. I don't get discounts from anywhere. What?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna buy tickets and then sell
Yeah.
them back full price. I just want to make sure that someone gets tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would buy my full price ticket from you.
Okay.
That's fine. I just
said that live, or I just said that on air, and so now everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, did you get tickets?"
Did you go back tickets?
Did you get tickets? And I'll be like,
Fine.
"Oh,
I'd willing to pay for it if I go. I just don't know if I will
Cosplay.
be online for purchasing them.
and then it's money for the train, and money for hotel.
Yeah.
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 We might drive. I might just drive up this year. I don't know.
Yeah, if we
But if
all
you remember, there was like no place to park. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Nathan says take the
And I
train.
remember, if I remember correctly, they charged like a bunch of money to park your car.
If you can find a place to park, then that'd be great. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Depending on the hotel, there might be like a parking garage, but they usually charge like 10, 12, 15, 20 bucks a day.
Yeah.
yeah. Which that's not terrible.
Yeah, but you could just buy a train ticket.
But like gas and parking and everything adds up to the inconvenience of taking the train is fine,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Plus, I enjoy the train ride. Train rides are fun.
Train!
You get to look out the window and be like, I'm on the train, yeah.
Exactly.
It's also really nice for the trip home because we're all so tired.
Yeah,
Just gonna sleep.
I can fall asleep on Alex's shoulder playing my 3DS.
Yeah.
We have photographic evidence while wearing my duster coat.
Yeah.
Those are good old
Yeah.
days.
My hair's not really long enough to do my cosplay anymore.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that you had one.
My one.
My hair is far too long to do my cosplay.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I suppose
would
I could actually
Probably,
do Misty now, kind of.
I would probably bring my Green Arrow gear, but I don't know if I'd even want to do that. Like, it's so
I
much
think
work.
I'd just walk around in normal clothes. But
Yeah,
I
I'd probably
could do
just
Misty now that my hair is
Like,
shorter.
I don't even
Like, it
care.
would probably be the perfect length to put in that dumb ponytail she has.
I could put together just like not a costume, but like a ridiculous set of clothes. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
I could do my Sony fanboy outfit from last year or
Yeah.
from last time.
I would be willing to go though.
Austin, I need you to screen print me a shirt.
Okay. Of what?
You do that
Of what?
of the buttons. So X, circle, triangle, square, just X, just 4
Okay.
on a black shirt.
I like that.
Yeah, I want that so bad.
You want them in white or do you want them in the?
In their colors,
Okay.
if they could be.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
I want
easy.
that shirt very badly. Oh, and I finally got the Star Wars shirt that I've always wanted.
Yay.
Yay. It doesn't have any dumb things on it. It just says Star Wars.
Yay.
Did you guys know that I like Star Wars?
Really?
No.
Are you sure?
Let me see how many days until episode 7 comes out as of this recording. Which I don't know if this will ever go up.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Most
I'll
Because the
probably,
last video still hasn't.
I'll
Austin.
probably die. for? I can
286 days, 5 hours, 10 minutes, and 1 second, 0 seconds.
and some
59.
change.
Boom.
That's exciting.
286 days until episode 7 comes out.
So excited.
Okay. I say.
That's a costume I need to make, though.
What?
Must be Luke.
Oh yeah.
Return of the Jedi Luke.
Well, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks so much
I think
for
that's it. Thanks
this
for
episode of Nerd Corner.
listening, watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Bye.
Star Wars family. Bye.